Okay, the purpose of this video is to show you how to prepare the daily list for Costilla County. I've created a master file here called Costilla Master October 16. And right now we're just sending to a subdivision called San Luis Valley Ranches or San Luis Valley Ranches. And I've hidden one of the columns here, which is the neighborhood, but that's basically where it says subdivision, and I've just used the filter to just select San Luis Valley Ranches. Now, everything's set to go on these. However, we're going to run out of this column right here, which is the acreage. And unfortunately, when we scrape the data in Costilla County, it doesn't always give us the acreage of the property. And so before you actually create the spreadsheet, you may have to make sure that we have enough records that have the acreage in here, because the acreage, I've already put in what the price per acre is. This is the acreage, this is the assessed value, and this is the offer value, so that it follows the same format for how it would load into Podio. But basically, it's just going to take the acreage, multiply it times the price per acre, which is elsewhere, and it will yield the offer, which is right here. So we can see that right now we've got 18, so I need 2 more for tomorrow that are going to have the acres. So all I have to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take, let's make sure I got the right one. No, I don't. This one. So I'm going to take the parcel number, and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go into the map application for Costilla County, paste it in there. There's our property, and I am going to click on the measurement tool, and this little guy right here will allow me to paint the area. And so I'm going to click on the corner. I didn't work. I'll try that again. Click on it. Click on the corner, click on the corner, click on the corner, and then I'm going to double click the last one. And I can see right here 2.5, it's basically 2.5 acres, right? So then I'm going to just come back here and I'm going to put in 2.5. And I'm going to do one more. We want to do 20 a day now, right now. So let's see. So this is going to be it. So I'm going to again copy the APN, put it in here. Now this is a kind of a, I don't know whether it's my computer, my network, or just whether it's a slow server on the Costilla side. Sometimes I just have to reset it in order to be able to pull up the property. All right, I'm going to go hit my measurement tool, and I'm going to 1 corner, 2 corners, 3 corners, and double click the last one. I get 2.54. All right, I'll just put that in there. We'll just call it 2.54, and there it is. And you see that the offers are automatically calculating. Now everything else is pretty much all set. So all you have to do is come down here. You're going to count to 20, and then come across until you get to, just till you get to the legal description. You don't have to worry about the rest of the stuff. And we will copy it. And then this is the one that I used today. I actually did 40 today because I didn't do any yesterday and I had to make up for it. Oops, let's go over here. And oops, let's delete the whole row. Delete row. All right, so I can just come in here and I'm going to paste special, just go text, and there's the data. Now we're going to need the campaign, which is basically the same as up here. So I'm going to put the campaign as Costilla SLVR. You know what? I need to do it exactly the way I did it yesterday. So first I'm going to save this as, I'll go to Google Cloud, mail merge, Costilla SLVR is where we're going to put it. And this is going to be for October 7. Okay. And now we can go ahead and open up the one from today. And it was Costilla, SLVR, NCO, October 16. All right. So Costilla, SLVR, NCO, October 16. And as you know, it needs to be exact, because if it doesn't, it will not allow me to see all of the, or track my mailings in Podio by the campaign, which is what I really want to do. So I'm going to copy and paste that in. Now I've got my campaign and everything's ready to go. And all you have to do is save it. Now, one other thing I do before you go into the listware to check the addresses, I just want to go in and always take a look and see if we can clean up these. One, I want to make sure we don't have any duplicates. That looks pretty good. I don't see any duplicates. And I can get rid of some of this stuff. So I'm just going to go hit a find and replace. If it's got JT, and I'm going to replace it with nothing. So 3 instances, and then the other one, sometimes it'll say TIC, and I'll replace that with nothing. JT just stands for joint tenants, and TIC stands for tenants in common, which are different kinds of deeds that they'll have. Okay, so let's see, Targon Fund Group, that looks okay. This is fine. Okay, here we go. Washington Milton S, trustee of the Milton S. Washington Trust. You know what? I think as long as I get the name right, we'll get to the right guy. I'm okay with that. I'm just going to get rid of that, make it simple, make it easier for listware to do its job. Woodruff, Hayes, all this looks pretty good. Zarzar Corporation. Well, you know what? That's a good point. I didn't delete corporations. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this, which means I need to add another one. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these that I just used. I'm going to paint them yellow. And now I'm going to take, up to the legal description. I'm going to copy it down to the bottom, paste values. It's fine. Not worried about slight format difference. For now, it'll all get corrected in the wash. Okay, so now let's see what this last one. Guchak Volodymyr. It's a very strange name. And Mira Gunchak. Okay. I'm just going to get rid of this comma just in case. That looks fine. And everything else. Oh, I'm going to need the parcel size on this. So I'm going to look at my parcel number. I'm going to go back to here. Oops. Enter it. That's bizarre. All right, I guess that's the way it is. Okay. So I'm going to get my corners. 1, 2, 3, and double tap. 3.12, really it's about 3, but we'll see. I'll just say 3.1. And we'll call that, oh, you know what? I'm going to come over. Sorry, I'm going to put this into my master. Because that's, I'm going to get my, so I can see that my offer is going to be 930. Okay, sorry about that. Paint this yellow. Come back here. My offer is going to be 930. And I'm going to have the same campaign. And there you have it. We got 21 ready to go. Just now you just do the normal process. So this was 3.1. And we put this into listware. Listware will clean up all the names and addresses. and it'll be ready to upload into Podio. That's all there is to it. Thanks for watching.